Alright, let's play some Magic, shall we? How's everyone doing this evening? Hey Sky, how's it going? I saw a whole lot of mice today on the stream. I tried to watch some of the Arena Championship, and I kept getting flashbacks, getting crushed by Monstrous Rage like it was happening on the stream all day. Let's see if we can not get killed by mice 500 times in a row today. Domain. Our hand's pretty good against Domain. Do I care what I draw? I think this is the one time I scry. The rest of the time is just draws. Probably just stock up here, actually. We have nothing else going on. Thank you. Oh, a Doomsday Excruciator and a land? Hell yeah, looks like we got everything we need to win the game. Do need one more land, but other than that, we should be good to kill opponent on turn 7. Wouldn't mind finding one untap land to play Oil Deep this turn. Maybe we should have taken the Underground River. But I kind of wanted the Sewers to give us a better chance to find the next land. They're Leyline Binding my Maze Mind Tome. That is aggressive. That is very, very aggressive. I mean, I suppose we just stock up again since we drew it. Untap land, change the equation. Wouldn't mind finding a Duress in here somewhere. We're going to Oil Deep this turn. Third stock up's probably unnecessary. We already know what we're doing the next 2 turns. Oil Deep this turn, Demon next turn, Jace the following turn. Easy peasy. Oil Deep, dead. This is probably a sign their hand's pretty weak if they're doing this in response. We're going to take the Zur so we don't die. That's good. I'd like to play a Doomsday Excruciator. I assume our Doomsday Excruciator will eat a Ride's End. They don't even want to see what we got? Alright. Didn't even want to make sure we had the Jace. Just cool as a concession. I'll take it. Pretty easy in and out here. Preachers are like, okay, if we decide we want to go that route. I don't hate that idea. But I think I like kind of just this board option. Sounds fine. Not super excited about it, but it's not bad. We got double stock up in a Doomsday Excruciator. That's right, it's demon time. How's it going, Stokes? How are you doing on this fine evening? We're hoping the demons can kick us into gear and get us into the top 100. Opponent's just not doing anything. I don't mind discarding a card here to stock up. I think it's fine. I think it's worth. We need to make sure we hit our land. Let's take Jace land here. Discard one of these deadly cover-ups. Well, at least it's going better now, hopefully. Nice chill evenings. Get to hang out, watch some Magic. Never a bad night. Oil boy. Seen a ton of Abzan tonight. That's interesting. Would not have assumed we'd be seeing a bunch of Abzan, or seeing any Abzan floating around. Probably just take this, right? Abzan is not a deck you see too terribly often, at least not what I have seen recently. I expect to see some Abzan when the new set comes out. 3 decks back to back to back? Jeez, that's strange. Kind of surprising just doppelgang their Overlord. Maybe that's just too aggressive. That island is not doing us any favors here. Yeah, there's a few Abzan cards I'm pretty excited about. I'm excited for the Siege Rhino too. I think that card's like pretty reasonable. I feel like curving the Rhino into Dirge Beetle has to be good enough, right? Like that has to be like a reasonable deck. Like 6-point life swing both times. I'm hoping we see some changes tomorrow. Mainly just to like freshen up the format, because I don't think the new set's going to do that very well. But we will see shortly. We will see very, very soon if we're going to get that or not. I'm a little worried that it will as well. Dude, it is. I was just thinking that today, actually. We had so yesterday we went 11-4 with demons, and we only went up like 30 spots, technically, by the time it was all said and done. Felt pretty bad, actually. So I think I am allowed to edict here. I guess we could just end this and hold up negate. Maybe that's better. They have a Zur in hand. They're on double Nissa, Traxa, full 8 Overlords. They're playing a full set of Doppelgangs? Holy shit, that's a lot of Doppelgangs. That is so many of those. Oh, that's rough. I mean, this island actually just killed us this game again. I'm hoping Final Fantasy is really good. I think it will be. Nope, nope, nope. I feel like it's very strange for them to just not do anything here. Okay. Come here, kitten. You've lost to the island twice today. That's rough. I still like the island on average, but it definitely can be rough. This feels so bad. Oh, baby, that's a big one. Yeah, it is. I mean, you'll always remember when the island gets you. You'll never remember when the island was good. That's the shitty part about the island. I don't know how we're supposed to win this game. Yeah, exactly. I'm right there with you, Stokes. I just want the ban announcement to come through so that I know what we are dealing with, what we're not. We're just dead here. That island 100% killed us that game, which sucks. Like, we easily win that game if we didn't have basic island in our deck. Island gone tomorrow. Like, no more. You get no more island. I mean, we take Green Overlord for sure here, right? I mean, if we knew we were going to change the equation, we would have taken White Overlord, but... Oh! That change the equation was such a good draw, chat. So good. I mean, we still had Negate, but I'd rather save Negate for later. Hey, Leo, how's it going tonight? Lazava's been cracked. Way better than I thought. Lazava's been real good. I kind of want to just play a second one on the board. It's a strange card for them to put in the graveyard. I honestly think we're supposed to negate this. Hello, Stock Up. How are you doing this evening? We're definitely taking Jace. That is like the obvious choice. It's probably just Jace land, honestly. What are we doing here? Taking Jace land, hoping to draw one more land. Stock Up's always a beautiful draw. I love that card. We Jace for 3. They play Ellishnorn this turn. We make them sacrifice a non-token creature, and we kill them with our Jace after we draw exactly Swamp. Demon's on ETB. But Shieldred's Edict stops this, so I'm not worried about the 𝔹𝕃℃𝔻. Alright, give it to me. Give it to me right off the top. Damn it. Unlucky. We're supposed to get rid of the Analyze Bomb, so I can't go to 0, right? Not the island. Wouldn't that just be a kick in the teeth? Just draw basic island as our 6th land. So 𝔹𝕃 basically comes in anytime you want graveyard hate. It also is, like, serviceable against the aggressive decks, too, because just a 2/3 is not terrible. It really does a lot, actually. Like, it's pretty good. I hate it here. I don't think it's better than Preacher. I wouldn't be swapping them. We didn't cut a Preacher for it. We cut a Ghost Vacuum for it, is what we cut. I mean, honestly, I think we just have to play this plus on another one of those, and then hope we don't die, honestly. Like, hope we draw land, finally, for this. I think that's, like, how we actually win the game. Because we're facing down a very, very bad set of things here. Need to draw untapped land here. Untapped non-island land, specifically. Fuck! We had 3 turns in a row to draw land, and we just failed on each one. That's brutal. I mean, okay. That is a decent consolation prize, I guess. I think we take the... So they get a Doppelgang, the Overlord of the Mistmoors that's in play for 1. I think we're supposed to take... They have 1 Nissa left in their deck. I think we're supposed to just take the Up the Beanstalks. That does it. That'll do, pig. That'll do. They get 2 Overlords now? No, they don't. They only get 1. Well, they get 2 because they get to tag that and then one of my lands, which is not great. I still don't think we die, but it's not great for us. Do we know what's in the bottom of our deck? We kind of do. 6, 12. We have exactly 20 damage right now. Play Doomsday Excruciator, pass. We need to draw an untapped land for it to actually be lethal, so I think we need to try to keep our Doomsday Excruciator alive, if we have the option. Oh, we don't have the option, so... Yeah, at least we don't have a reef. That's very true. Alright, untap land off the top, please. Please, 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 please. Fuck me! How tragic. Well, we wouldn't need the board wipe if we would have had this. Like, if this for 5 would have won us the game. So, untap land would have been fine. Jesus, their deck was all bangers left. Tragedy. Tragedy has struck, chat. We won the free match, or we lost the free matchup. You're stuck in diamond. That sucks. Hopefully you can make it through before the end of the before the season ends here. What is it? We don't have a lot of time left. We have like 20 hours, I think. It ends at like 2 o'clock tomorrow, I think. Oh, 17 hours left. Gonna try for Mythic next month. I think you make it. I'm excited for the new set to come out. Maybe change some stuff up. Oh, you're Diamond 1? Ouch. I know. I mean, there's actually a lot of cards in the shop that I kind of want today. Is this card actually standard playable? I don't know if it is. No, we're not giving in to the mice. Unless we lose a bunch in a row, we're not giving in and playing the mice. I can't do it. You made it to Mythic 7 days in a gym? That's impressive. It's tough to make it into Mythic that quick in a month. Went to a ride or die with the monuments? Fair. Back when Mono White Caretaker was well positioned as long as I didn't play. That's fair. That deck was really, really good there for a hot minute. So we played a lot of that card pre-Duskmorn, I think. I think it was around that time. And that card was nuts. I had a lot of fun with that. With the Gitrog. Gitrog is sweet. Looks very suspiciously like we're playing the mirror. Sure. This feels like a good oil deep turn. I honestly think we're just oil deeping ourselves. I don't really care what they have in their hand. I don't want these cut downs, though. With Boros Caretaker talent yesterday. Hey, there you go. Sure, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be good news, right? Right, chat? Please? Please tell me it's gonna be good news. Please. I need it. I need the good news. Actually, I can just minus this. Yep, tomorrow's the ban announcements. You're not wrong. I think it's exactly what it's going to be. We're playing Harvester of Misery. Interesting. I think a mouse needs to go as well. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care which mouse. Just get one of them out of here. Just play the Doomsday Excruciator, opponent. Just do it. I promise nothing bad will happen if you do. We do still need a black source, because the Gloom Lake Verge is technically an island right now, so I need to be a little careful about that. What do we have in our graveyard? Nothing that matters. Sick. Opponent is dead, as long as we find a black source. It is. I don't think it matters which mouse they take out, but I think it makes the deck significantly worse regardless of which one they take. Like, taking any of the three, I think, dilutes the package enough that it's probably all... I mean, it's a lot worse then. Alright, so it is for sure the mirror. For that, we do not want cut downs, anoint, nowhere to runs. The rest of the... Honestly, go for the throats are pretty bad too, but they probably are going to bring in the preachers. At least they... If I were me, I'd be bringing in the preachers. Dreams are pretty good. I think this is a matchup like where Lazav is pretty good also. Don't know how I feel about these change the equations, actually. I think that might just be the thing we cut. They don't really do anything for us. Yeah, I think I just don't want these change the equations. Yeah, I think Pioneer is going to lose a mouse. It was kind of interesting how Pioneer, the top 8 of the challenge was 6 red decks, top 4 was 4 red decks. That's where I'm at as well, Sky. I think it has to be 2 cards. I think 2 cards have to be banned from red for it to make a noticeable change. That's what I wanted. Another land. Hopefully I don't just turn 2 Maze Mind Tome. Be a little awkward. Sick. I don't want to run this into a counterspell, so I think we're just on Dreams first. They brought in the Obliterators, chat. Interesting. That is surprising. Was not expecting the Obliterators to make a return here. Sure. It is better than the cut downs. Bring it. It is not better than Oil Boy, though. That's a little annoying. We can take a counterspell. Land is a good draw. Go ahead. I don't think they're supposed to be attacking with this Phyrexian Obliterator. First, that Obliterator is just supposed to be defensive. Go ahead. No, they do not. They do not understand. This race is not going in their favor. Their creature is bigger, but it does not matter. I mean, it's better than some of the removal spells, but I cannot believe they're still attacking. Hit me. No Maze Mind Tome. What have you done? They could rip Jace. We don't lose to Jace. I mean, we still have a million cards in our deck. We're just going to kill them with damage. They're just dead this turn. Opponent misidentified that we were, in fact, the beatdown deck against them. I will say we are probably not the person the opponent wants to play in the mirror, because I'm sure we probably have more reps with this deck than almost anyone else. We have played a stupid amount of games with this deck. Yeah, I mean, we played that mirror really well. Opponent was definitely did not understand the line, or didn't understand the mirror very well. No, we definitely... I mean, Meow has probably 800, 900 games with Pixie. We've probably got 110, 120 games with this deck on stream. With various different versions of the deck. I feel like we play this deck fairly well. The Black Cleave Cliffs, huh? What are we playing against? Is it Fear? No Fear? Ugh! $26 lands, chat. We're playing 26 lands. So this is probably the Rakdos Leyline deck, I would guess. Yeah, just the Rakdos Leyline deck. Thank you. Yep. We have to tap out this turn. Hope we just hope we don't die. There's a Heartfire Hero. That is a hasty Heartfire Hero. Take it. Attempt to kill it post-combat. We're going to attempt to kill it again and see what they have in response. If anything, if they don't have anything in response, we're just going to play Oil Deep Gear Hulk. If they do, then we can Anoint with Affliction if they're going to draw cards. Philidus Rage. Which I think we're supposed to go for the Throat It. We'll save the Anoint for the next threat. I think Mouse Ban is correct. I don't think just banning Rage is enough to keep this deck down, honestly. Oh no, we need the bans, Chops. How you doing tonight? Aha! Ye old hard cast the Calisel sword, huh? Good, I'm glad you had a good weekend. That's good. I mean, that's fine. Rage, I think that any other pump spell would be fine to deal with the deck with, because it doesn't leave that roll token behind. I am still a firm believer that the roll token is the problem with that deck. Or, like, with Monstrous Rage. If it wasn't for the roll token, if it was just +3/+1 and trample, I think the card would be significantly worse. If not almost unplayable. Because we've had that kind of effect in Standard before and it didn't do anything. Definitely with the changes. Don't need that combo here. Lazav is fine. It's just another body. Don't like Tidebinder that much here. Edict is kind of bad. Also, probably can cut our trim on one stock up. No, we trim on one of these with the stock ups in. That's got to be correct. You don't want to work. You don't want to have to work for the wins, huh? I want this deck to just be good enough to play at the RC. I really hope that we've got it in a good enough spot where I can play into the RC in Minneapolis and not feel like we're a dog to a bunch of matchups. I really like this deck. We put a lot of work into it. I think it's very reasonable. This hand's just not good enough on the draw. There's no way. This hand is better. We pitched the Maze Mine Tome. No, we pitched the Deadly Cover Up. Agreed. If there's no bans, I don't think we can play this deck there. I still think the deck's, like, fine, but I think if there's no bans, this deck's not playable at the RC. It is too much of a hard time with Pixie, and your matchup just kind of awkward sometimes against the red deck, so I don't think it's probably playable. Unfortunately, if there's no bans, it's probably just correct to play Domain. Which is sad. That is not the deck I want to play. I do not want to have to sit on stream and tune Domain. That sounds like the worst of the timelines. We do eat Domain, but against Pixie and Mono Red, I think I'd rather just be on the Domain side. Just had to figure out how to make the Mono Red matchup not quite as bad. This deck eats Domain for breakfast, usually. Preacher should be pretty good here. Sure. Yeah, I didn't ever try that version out. Well, it's because the Explorer Mono Red deck is just Mono Red from Standard. Just with 4-step or Sunspine links in the main. Watching it on coverage today made me realize the deck's just absurd. I mean, we all knew the deck was absurd, but it made just me realize that much more that it's just absurd. I don't think I want Lazav. Yeah, I like Bone Crusher, Drowning Kamano are also just like disgusting Magic cards. Kamano Faces Kakazan is one of the better red cards they printed in the last, like, 2 years, 3 years. That card just absolutely cracked. Or 4 years, I guess. It's been a while since that card's been out. Oh, I hate Manifold Mouse. I mean, we're just dead. Fuck, dude. Alright, I get it. Alright, next. Being on the play should help a lot. Sand's fine. I'm not happy about it. We're a little land light again. But we have double cut down. The sand has to be keepable. I agree. I think that we do. If they're going to keep up the current structure of cards coming into standard, I think we need to have bans a couple times, or at least like the ability to ban cards a couple times a year, probably. Sure. Opponent must be land light here. I'm also land light, so I would like to find a land, please. Land, land, land. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Get that Heartfire hero the hell out of here before it becomes too big for me to cut it down. A scamp? I'd also like to burn that one to the ground. I don't think we're supposed to scry this turn because we draw an untapped land, it's fine. Stupid island. Land. We have cover. Probably just stock up, actually. Hey, how's it going, Clock? How are you doing tonight? We're having fun, playing some Magic. Not too bad of an evening. Hope you're having a good night. Oh, shit. That's a good one. Oh, what are you putting together? I know, I need to ban Stappen too, so I just know what I need to be doing. I do need to order stock-ups, though. That is a thing I should have done already, and I have not done, because I do not want to spend $7 or $8 a piece on them. It makes me sad. Oh, that's a sweet card. I don't think I've seen that one before. We drew another land. We know they have 5 spells in hand. Yeah, you should probably get those ordered. Let me block. That's really cool. I just want to gain my 4 life and be done with it. Well, Undercity Sewers is probably fine. Probably just supposed to stock up. Reanimate Graveyard. Reanimating Graveyard stuff's always a good time. Probably just take the 2 removal spells, A. They could just try to, like, pump, fling it at us. Let me just shoot the Sheriff in response. I know, it basically was dig through time. I don't like this magic card, chat. This magic card makes me sad. I'd like to cut down your stupid mouse. I mean, they're both stupid mice, but that's the dumber of the two. Alright, let's see what opponent's got in their hand. stock up is so much better than I thought it was going to be when I read it the first time. Yeah, it's balanced. It can only target mice. Double Callous Sellsword to turn inside out. I mean, 2 Callous Sellswords don't matter, so I suppose we just take one of these turn inside outs.